it's your girl Ro, and I'm here with another video. Today's video is going to be a little different than my other videos because normally I'm like vlogging or something, but today I'm just sitting here and chatting with you guys and just giving y'all my personal advice. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Today I'm giving 10 bits of advice to college students. Basically, I'm giving advice for when you're going into college, or if you're a freshman, or if you're just about to start your college journey. And this could be for the girlies in college, this could be for the guys too, this could be for anybody. So without further ado, let's actually get to talking. I got my iPad here with me where I put my list of everything, so let's get into it. The first piece of advice I have for you guys is to not pick an 8 a.m. class if you know you cannot maintain it. And what I mean by that is 8 a.m. in college, for some reason 8 a.m. in college feels a lot earlier than 8 a.m. in high school, because I know in high school a lot of classes actually did start around the 8 a.m. time period, a time mark, but 8 a.m. in college, it just, I don't know what it is, but it feels a lot earlier and it feels a lot more difficult to maintain, especially since when it comes to college, you're actually walking outside to like get to your classes. I personally have always went to school in states that have had cold winters. Like all the schools I've went to so far have had cold winters. So something I've had to accommodate to was being able to wake up before 8 a.m. to get to class before 8 a.m. on a cold winter day. Depending on where the class is, that could be a 5 to 10 minute walk. So just make sure you're actually somebody who can maintain having an 8 a.m. class, waking up, doing what you gotta do, and being in that seat by 8 a.m. If you can't, just sign up for like, I don't know, 9:30 a.m., 10 a.m., 12 p.m. classes. Like, you have a lot of options when it comes to class times. So if you know 8 a.m. is not what is going to work for you, just pick something else. By the way, I don't know if you guys could tell, but like one of the one of the things on my glasses are actually missing. That's why I keep having to adjust them, but it is what it is. I still gotta see. Advice number 2 I have for you guys is to make bonds with your professors. And what I mean by this is to not necessarily be like your professor's best friends or have any unprofessional or weird bond with your professor, but what I mean is be that person that's actually interactive in class. Be that person who walks into class and says hey to the teacher and actually says what's up and, like, you know, interacts with the teacher. And the reason I say this is because you have to keep in mind that your teacher and professor is a person too. They have their own world going on, and being a professor might just be a small part of their world. So when it comes to being your teacher, you want to make sure that you actually give them a reason to want to accommodate to you when you have any slight inconveniences as a student. For example, let's say you need help with certain things or need help with extra studying. You want to give that teacher a reason to actually want to be like, okay, let me actually help this student out. You feel me? They're gonna feel less obligated or less wanting to help you if they just feel like you're a stranger in their classroom. Like, next on the list is get to know people. It's fine to be someone that's to yourself, but when it comes to like having places to go to, having social gatherings, I feel like it's beneficial to get to know people in your college experience, regardless of what it is. Because I promise you, you most likely do not want to leave your 2 to 4 years of college or school and realize that, dang, I didn't meet nobody, I didn't make no new friends, I didn't elevate in any bonds. Trust, you don't want to be that person, because you meet different people for different reasons, regardless of if it's just learning or opportunities, but you meet people for reasons. So don't deny your chance of getting to know new people. Next on the list, number 4 is do not lose focus. What I mean by that is college could tend to be very distracting. Like, there's stuff like, you know, you're growing up. At this point, everyone is an adult. You feel me? So there could be parties, they could be certain friends, they could be little things, and you just need to keep in mind why you're there in the first place, and that is to just finish your education. Like, literally, that's it. The end goal is to get that diploma and do whatever you do with this. So do not lose track of that being what you're there to do, period. Number 5 on this list, and this could be for girls or guys, is don't entertain people that aren't good for you. college especially is already very draining. Like these classes, if you're an athlete having to go to practice every day, all that stuff just becomes very draining and overstimulating for someone. And to have people that are not good for you or not supporting you or like draining you any more than you already are, that will be the death of you in college, I swear. Well, it won't literally be the death of you, but that will be what, it's not something to have. Like everyone around you, regardless of if it's a friendship, a relationship, associate, you want people around you that are like-minded and you feel like they can help you elevate or they're actually healthy around you. You don't want nobody that's toxic, and this ain't just for college, this is in life, period. You don't want nobody toxic around you or nobody that you feel like could be the reason to your decline, okay? So number 5, like I said, don't entertain people that are not good for you, period. Number 6 on this list is take advantage of your free resources. Most institutions have a lot of random free benefits that they'll give you. Rather, if it's like at the nurse's office, they might have free tampons, pads, they might have free gloves for when it gets cold outside, free food, just random stuff. Like campuses tend to have very random stuff that they'll let you get for free. And I just feel like you need to take advantage of those things. Especially me as a girl, like I said, that the nurses normally like provide like tampons, pads, and stuff like that. Any chance I get to get some free lady products or free feminine products, I take that, because I can't control what goes on my body, but if I could get the resources to allocate for that for free, give me that. Number 7 is save your money. Yeah, save that money. Depending on what school you go to or what type of institution you have, it's normally easier to save money while you're on campus than it is in the real world. Like I said, depending on what type of situation you have. Normally because like things like, housing and food normally come provided with your tuition, so those are normally 2 costs that you don't have to pay. So when you can just like, I don't know, maybe eat out less, just settle for the caf or cook in more, or just do little things to save and stack the bread that you have, because no matter where you are in life, saving money is important, and having finances to fall back on is always going to be beneficial to you. Number 8, invest in memories. Although I said save money in number 7, investing in memories is also a thing. So what I mean by this is, don't be that person that misses out on fun or good memories just because you were scared that it might have not been in your budget, or you feel like you shouldn't have been spending that. If you feel like you have it and it won't put you in like a hole, invest in that memory, baby. Don't be that one friend who don't do nothing just for no reason though. You feel me? If you really can't do it, then don't make it a force. But if you feel like you can and you feel like you won't lose anything from doing it, invest in the memory. Go have fun. Go do your thing. Go make memories. Go, spend that money to go kart riding or bungee jumping with your friends or whatever it is. Okay, number 9 on the list is join activities or extracurricular. Oh, I said that weird. Join extracurricular activities, guys. Like that is probably gonna be where you meet the most, people you align with, is when you are in extracurricular activity. Y'all see, I can't say that word. But like I said, when you're in activities or sports, that's when you're most likely to randomly find people who are like-minded with you, just because you guys have that one thing in common that y'all are doing. So I highly recommend just joining those, because they could be very beneficial. You might have a lot, like there's 24 hours in the day, like you need to spend them doing something. So in the free time or when you have the time, it's most likely very beneficial to socialize and do some extracurricular activities. Last and not least on this list, number 10 is start considering how you want life to look for you after college. What I mean by that is just college is 4 years. So let's say college is 2 to 6 years depending on what type of degree you ask, and it's always important to look into the future and look into what you want to be at and where you want to be at, especially with college. Like, you don't want to feel like you're just there for no reason, because you know, with this diploma you want to do something with it, or you want to take the knowledge it comes with. It's very important that you start thinking about how you want your life to look afterwards. Like, when someone asks, how do you want your life to look in 5 years? You might want to be like, oh, I want to have this job. I want to be this executive. I want to start launching this and this by this time. Whatever dreams you have, just make sure you have those in mind. Like, don't settle for a lifestyle that you didn't originally have in mind. Don't settle for not chasing those dreams that you originally had. So if you had like a dream to be a lawyer and that's why you got the degree, think about how you're going to use your, you know, criminal justice degree right off the bat when you feel me? Like, that's something to always think about. Okay, y'all, I hope this video was useful to the most of you guys. And I hope this advice is something that you guys, you know, use moving into college, or however you want to use the advice. Take it or leave it. Just do as you please. But please do me a favor with my channel by commenting, and subscribing to my channel. You know, share me to a friend just so that they can support me too. So feel free to leave any like type of recommendations or suggestion videos y'all want to leave. Anything y'all want to see, any type of content y'all have requested, just let me know and I'm gonna try to get to that. I'm really just trying to branch out my page and get more consistent. So I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Bye.